A high-speed chase through several neighborhoods in KCMO leads to multiple car wrecks and then finally an arrest. It's a story that our crews have been tracking for 8 hours now. First, I want to take you through what happened. It began at 37th and Prospect when a police officer spotted the car matching a carjacking description and started the chase. Then at 23rd and Cleveland, an officer hit the car with a mother and infant inside. At 39th and Prospect, the suspect hit another car after blowing through a red light. Finally, the suspect stopped at 49th and Olive and was arrested. New here at 6, KCTV5's Carolina Cruz spoke with a woman who saw the aftermath of one wreck.
A KCPD officer who was on patrol this morning spotted a car near 37th and Prospect. He said it matched the description of one involved in an armed carjacking just earlier in the day. He followed. The suspect didn't stop and led police on a high-speed chase nearly 80 miles an hour through these neighborhoods.
2 decades of living near 23rd and Cleveland was enough to change Rochelle Shelton's driving habits.
I don't go up to that light anymore. I drive down to 21st.
Her detour tacks on several minutes, but she prefers it.
Because it may be your life that you're saving. It may be your loved one who's in the car with you that you're saving.
Today was a reminder of that.
There was a cruiser in the trees.
KCPD officers were pursuing a car involved in an armed carjacking earlier this morning.
It's not a decision anyone enters into lightly.
The suspect ran the red light at this intersection. The first cruiser cleared oncoming traffic.
You see countless high-speed chases. You see countless times that our citizens' lives are put in danger.
But the second cruiser passing the intersection crashed into a car. Inside, a mom and her 8-month-old.
That is really heart-wrenching. That is heartbreaking.
The officer, the mom, and the infant were taken to the hospital. Just a few miles away, another crash during the nearly 80-mile-an-hour pursuit. The suspect ran a red light and hit a car.
Probably doesn't seem like it to her, but it's very fortunate.
The driver was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. After the crash, police say the suspect's car started smoking. The driver surrendered and police arrested him on 49th and Olive.
We'll have a chase of this magnitude for something very dangerous. It's so dangerous that we just can't let this individual get away.
Shelton feels no pursuit is worth risking other drivers.
That could have been me, and you fear for your life. You fear for your life every time that you pull out of the driveway.
Sergeant Bill Mahoney says that none of the drivers that were hit today were at fault, but he does say this serves as a reminder to everyone. If you hear sirens, make sure that you stop. Take those extra seconds, even if you don't see any of those emergency crews. Reporting in Kansas City, Missouri, I'm Carolina Cruz, KCTV5 News.
The mother and infant were just taken to the hospital as a precaution. The officer has already been released from the hospital. We're told that the woman who was hit by the suspect should be okay.